Okay, so we've been doing some work on the fish tank lately, and look at, I have to get my finger in the, look at the little Anubis flower thingy. I didn't even know that they did that. And then there's normally a baby pleco over here somewhere. I'm trying to, hold on, big boy. Trying to see if I see him, which I don't, but, and so these are the swords that I can't ever get to not be dying. Somebody told me it's because of the sand, but it's gonna be a hot minute before we can do anything about that. Oh, look, the daddy is not in the log. I wonder, oh, I found the baby. It's there.
Oh my gosh, I forgot there was no washer and I was just dropping my phone in the fish tank.
I do that all the time. I'm doing that. Hey, that is not nice. Under the filter. So then we got that little Anubis shoved on that rock. It's actually a really cool little structure. You buy it and it's already seeded with moss, and then as soon as you put it in, the moss grows. Excuse me. And then this was super cute. It split into this one that stayed with the base, and then the one I'll show you in a minute. And I tried getting that Anubis in there. It's not doing so hot. And these guys are here. That one's here. And then come down. This is a little bit that got left when it split off. And then I took these out of Alyssa's fish tank for her beta because they're a little sharper than I would like for a beta's flowy fins. So I stuck it in here. I think I'm going to try to fill in some of the empty space with some fake plants, just because having real plants is so like high maintenance. But oh, that one, does that one look like it's got some red on its belly, like it's been hurt? That's weird. I'll have to look into that more when the video is over. Okay, hold on please. So anyway, this is the magical piece of driftwood that, see, look, oh, that fish has definitely been like, had a chunk taken out of it. I don't know what is going on. Somebody in here is doing something they're not supposed to be, and I don't know who it is. But that guy, this one is definitely, I just noticed this. This is new. Like, I literally looked at these guys yesterday and they were all fine. So this has happened within the past like 12 hours.
You think it could have been the one that broke?
Huh?
You think it could have been the one that broke?
And what broke? No, the lids broke outside.
Oh.
Yeah, the lids broke outside. This looks like a chunk has been taken out of this poor guy. So we're gonna have to, we're definitely gonna have to figure out what's going on, because somebody in here, oh, there's the next baby that I was looking for, but I got distracted by this poor rasbora that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about it. Why are you putting your fish, why are you putting your hand in there? Okay, well, that's the second baby. I'm unsure if there's any more. There were like 13, and then they all disappeared, and then there were 3, and now I can only ever find 2. Stop. No, stop. So that is the magic happen cave. But I don't know. Ow, stop. Why are you biting me? I don't know. I'm really like freaking out right now. Like, I don't know what to do about this poor fish. We're gonna have to chat GPT it. Why is your hand in there? don't know if there's a point. The Corys are just gonna do what they want to do.
That's okay.
That's why there's like very thin sand here and very thick sand here, because they just move it around. We just lost a neon tetra yesterday to what I was thinking was neon tetra disease, but now I'm wondering if he had a chunk taken out of him. Wait, is that a... Hold on. I just saw one. I don't know if it was in the shot. If I go back, look, there's one there.
A baby?
See if I can get my finger to point. All right, so there, see it? But now I don't know if that's the one that was just over here, because I was looking at the injured. Sorry, I just fell against the door. I was looking at the injured fish, so I don't know if the one that was over here. I don't know if the one that was over here moved up there, or if that's a different one. Because I know back when there were 3, there were 2 on this. And so now I don't know. I don't know. But there's definitely 2 babies. I'm unsure about the rest. I'll have to just see. I'll have to just see. But yeah, I got to figure out what to do about that poor Rasbora. I think it's the smaller one. I hate this. I hate that there's something like bad happening in the tank. I don't know what to do about it. We might have to just go ahead. Yeah, can you set them down? So yeah, there's supposed to be a plant in that one. Don't chase him, honey. He's chasing the fish. So that's, I think, the mom. And one of the younger ones, that's the other younger one. So I think it's the mom. I don't know. Maybe it's the dad. Maybe the moms are the really big ones. That's the other parental unit of said fish. They're bronze Corys. Hey, hush. Stop screaming. And then I've got my skirts. And then my lone platy, because all the rest of them didn't make it for whatever reason. Can you get out of the tank? Because you're just messing stuff up. Yes, you are. Like, there, I'm looking at 3 plants that were not floating before you started doing whatever you're doing. Instead of trying to argue with me, why don't you just put them back where they were and then get your hand out of my tank? Okay? Sorry, y'all had to hear that. She's just kind of in the I'm going to do what I want stage of life. So, anyway, it's floating on the other side now. There was one on, you know what, I'm gonna get up. So look, there were one small one in each of these holes. So there's one back there and there's one over there. And honestly, if you had wanted to fix something, I would have rathered you fix something not right here. If you want to do me a solid, I keep telling your dad. Huh? Oh, you're not talking to me. I was like, go in the little hole. This is my other neons. There's they look kind of Rasbora-y, but they are
What do you want me to fix?
low right. I'm actually not gonna mess with it because it's got that cute little on it, but I had wanted it in the on top of that one is some fishing lines.
What?
You could see if you go around the corner. So I had wanted it in the fishing line to hold it on, but I don't want to mess with it because it's doing well. But eventually I'm gonna want it on the fishing line.
Oh.
Did you plant it? You're not supposed to plant it. It's supposed to just kind of be sitting in the seashell or underneath
Want
the...
me to fix it?
No, I don't want you to do anything else.
Wait, I'm not going over here.
because they're stressed out enough as it is. So I know these Serpes or Red Minor or something like that tetras, they're semi-aggressive.
What is that one? Is it pizza dough?
And the skirts are semi-aggressive. So I'm unsure if they're part of the problem, whatever's happening to some of my fish, or not. I don't know if they could be doing something to them. And then I've got my, I think that's a false Julie is what
Crazy.
I think that is. And then there's a peppered Cory. And I know I need more Corys. I had more Corys, but something in here is not being nice to the rest, or something has been happening, and I've had a lot of loss lately. And so I'm hesitant to buy more, because if I'm putting them in here just for them to get bullied or eaten, like that doesn't sit well with me. So I think, I don't know. We've talked about putting them in a smaller tank so we can get some big fish to put in this big one, and we have talked about separating them out and putting like all the skirts together, all the rasboras maybe. The rasboras could maybe go in with the glow lights and the neons, because they don't ever seem to bother each other. And then the Red Minor or the Serpes, whatever you want to call them, they could go in their own. That way the ones that are peaceful could stay together, and then the two that are semi-aggressive would just get their own tanks. But I don't know if I want to separate them all like that, you know, because it's like they're a little family. But if they're in there eating each other, that's not good. So I don't know. But anyway, I've just noticed this is like 12 minutes long, and I'm fairly certain that I've rambled an awful lot. So I'm going to end the video, and then I'm going to check on the one that looks injured, and go from there.
Hey, can you come pizza please? I'm really bad at that.